G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome to Thursday Night Ring of Honor here. And we are in Philadelphia tonight, guys, here for Ring of Honor, and we get the night started with a huge matchup between the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries, of course, in Generation Next with Roderick Strong, going up against the unbreakable Michael Elgin. Austin Aries earlier this week, if you have seen on our WWE app, of course, Ring of Honor now is part of WWE, and on WWE app earlier this week, we saw Austin Aries say that he was going to destroy Michael Elgin and show to the world exactly what Michael Elgin actually is. Now, of course, Michael Elgin took the defensive side on this and said that he was going to come after Aries and shut down Aries, and not let Austin Aries do anything to Elgin that Elgin had no control over. As we see as this match goes on, both men getting their moves in. You see Aries come with a big suplex there, but Elgin just keeps coming at him. As you see the huge punch to punch Aries out the ring now. This is a dangerous place for Aries to be, as Elgin's power moves could be really damaging here. As you see the huge suplex onto Aries there, and then another big sit-out powerbomb. That's got to do some huge damage to the lower back and spine of Austin Aries. But Austin Aries comes back with a crucifix slam of its own. But still, the suplexes of the unbreakable Michael Elgin have to be doing some damage to Aries. But Aries comes out with the high-risk maneuvers. But we see again, Elgin's power moves have to be doing huge damage to Aries' spine. And this has really got to be worrying for Aries, but he just keeps coming back for more. Austin Aries, as you see, he's dropping the elbows off the top rope now and taking it to Michael Elgin. Coming back with power moves of his own, looking to damage the back of Elgin, repaying for the damage that he is inflicting onto Aries now. But you see, both men, no one really asserting a dominance here. Both men putting huge amounts of damage on each other. As you see Aries coming with the brainbuster suplex here. Huge move that's got to damage the shoulders, the shoulder blades of Michael Elgin. But you see the strength and courage of Michael Elgin kicking out of a 1 count from the brainbuster and coming back with suplexes of his own. Just doing damage. Look at this huge belly to back suplex on Austin Aries. Aries got to be feeling it right now. But coming back with some moves of his own. You see he's setting up Elgin here and now dropping the elbows. Dolph Ziggler style now. The show off moves. Dropping the elbows onto the chest of Elgin. But they're not enough. He's coming to the top rope and drops an elbow off the top rope as well. Huge moves from Austin Aries. And he's looking to take it to Elgin now with the kicks to the chest of Michael Elgin. And this is really starting to become Austin Aries' match now, as he's starting to pick apart Michael Elgin by attacking the chest and head of Michael Elgin. You see another brainbuster lined up for Michael Elgin. This could be nearing the end now, as we see Aries starting to show off now. 1, 2, 3. Austin Aries does pick up the pinfall victory here, as we see Austin Aries celebrating now, but he's taking it to Michael Elgin now, and his tag team partner Roderick Strong has come out, and they can't be looking to do this. They're looking to destroy Michael Elgin. Oh, the 2-man concerto on Michael Elgin. That has to destroy Elgin. Elgin could be broken, and this has really damaged him. As we move to our second match between Homicide and Cliff Compton. This match was started because of an earlier interview today with Homicide, who said, "Tonight, boys, I'm coming out to destroy Scum and start a war against Scum. I will cut you down one by one, starting tonight with you, Cliff Compton. Do you understand me, homie? This is my hood. You feel me, gringo?" That, of course, sparked some interest from Scum. They hated the comments from Homicide. Homicide saying he wanted to start a war against Scum. Scum, of course, starting to get into Ring of Honor now. They've come out and said they want to destroy Ring of Honor, pick it apart one by one, leading to Matt Hardy becoming world champion, Cliff Compton and Reed Titus becoming tag team champs, Jimmy Jacobs becoming TV champion, of course, the ringleader himself, Steve Corino, leading everything. Now, Ring of Honor wants to stop this. Everyone involved in Ring of Honor wants to stop this. And Homicide is leading the charge at Scum. He has come out and said he hates it. Of course, Homicide won part of the Rottweilers with Loki. he'll be looking to do some damage to Cliff Compton here tonight. And you see this action in this Falls Count Anywhere match has moved to the stage now. And Homicide taking apart Cliff Compton. And he can't be lining him up here. It is. He's lined him up for the Gringo Killer on top of the stage. What a huge move. Bust Cliff Compton wide open. That's to destroy Cliff Compton there. Huge move by Homicide. And he goes for the pin, but it's only a 1 count. Cliff Compton showing some guts now, but is moved back to the ring now later on in this match. A huge fist fight coming on now. But you look to the ramp and out comes Jimmy Jacobs, of course. Falls Count Anywhere, no DQ. Jimmy Jacobs and Cliff Compton taking apart Homicide now. As you see, Steve Corino and Reed Titus coming to the aid of Cliff Compton now too. And it's 4-on-1, but Homicide taking it to Scum. He is not backing down, but he's just being outnumbered now. He started a war he may not have wanted now, and he is just getting picked apart by Scum. There is nothing Homicide can do. He is just being destroyed. And this match is officially over. Cliff Compton has just told us that he will not be finishing this match. And they walk out the arena, leaving Homicide in a disgraceful state in the middle of the ring. We'll have to hear what the state of Homicide is later on in the night, possibly next week, and see what occurs from these events. And if anyone else helps Homicide in the war against Scum in the coming weeks. Now we move on to our third match of the evening. It's tag team action between the Bravados, Lancelot and Harlan Bravado, and the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson. Now, two of the brightest teams in our business. Of course, the Jacksons, the Young Bucks, took a loss last week in a handicap match against the debuting Paul London. Had to hurt their ego a bit. Paul London completely took them apart. And now they're going up against the Bravados, one of the best teams in the business, looking to assert their dominance in their Ring of Honor ring now. They're looking to go up in the #1 contendership for the tag team titles, right now held by Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Red Dragon. So both teams here will be looking to climb into that #1 contender spot, and a win here could definitely help them out there. You see the Young Bucks taking the control early on in this match, just picking apart the Bravado brothers, and really starting to assert some dominance of their own now as the match moves to the outside. Huge moves by the Jacksons now. The Young Bucks taking apart Lancelot Bravado, and you see it's a 9 count, and the Jacksons take out the legs of Bravado, and this could be the end. It is a 10 count as Nick Jackson hits the drop kick from the outside as well. The Young Bucks win by a count out victory. They'll take that victory anyway. Doesn't matter how you win in this business, as long as you do pick up the win. And we'll have to see what comes from this matchup in the coming weeks. Of course, we're only 2 weeks away from the pay-per-view. We will exclusively reveal the name of the pay-per-view later on this evening. It is a brand new pay-per-view for Ring of Honor, and I hope you're all looking forward to that. And this could be the team that faces Red Dragon for the tag team titles. As we move on to our next match, which is a debutant match. It is between the debutant Zack Sabre Jr., of course, the New Japan Wrestling, Dragon Gate USA, independent circuit superstar from Great Britain, from the tag team of LDRS with Marty Scully. He has come and joined Ring of Honor, and he has come out and said he wants to destroy everyone in his path and wants a TV title shot in the near future. He's going up against Tony Nese. We've seen Tony Nese once already in this series, and he'll be looking to just get himself up there for a #1 contender spot for the TV title as well. And a win here over Zack Sabre Jr. will definitely help out his case. But we all know the dangers of Zack Sabre Jr. He could take apart someone's arm. He could break someone's arm. And you look at him here. He is starting to pick apart the right arm and left arm of Tony Nese. This could be huge danger for Tony Nese now. He's really got to escape the arm moves from Zack Sabre Jr. Because if Zack Sabre Jr. hits you in a damaged arm with his cross arm breaker, you could be in for some real trouble. You see Zack now taking apart Tony Nese. There's nothing Tony Nese seems to be able to do right now. He just can't mount any offense. As you see the big suplexes, the tiger suplex there by Zack Sabre Jr. Tony Nese still kicking out, showing his guts here. But now Zack Sabre Jr. is throwing him outside the ring. This could be a big move, and it's the diving suicide dive through the middle of the ring rope from Zack Sabre Jr. And he is now going back to work on the arms and neck of Tony Nese. This could be in for some real damage on Tony Nese right now. Tony Nese has got to escape this, and the drop kick to the outside is exactly the sort of move he needs right now. He can now go outside and start beating down Zack Sabre Jr. And you see the huge belly to back suplex just folds Zack Sabre Jr. in half. But Sabre Jr. comes back into this and is now picking apart Tony Nese. You see a cross arm breaker. This could be the end. Tony Nese could tap here. He's had his arm worked on all the way through this match. He's got to show some guts. He can't tap out here, but he may have to, because otherwise Zack Sabre Jr. may break his arm. But you see Sabre Jr. releases the hold to go back to work, and he is now coming back and working on the neck area of Tony Nese, and is now coming back to the arms, just injuring those arms, doing as much damage as he possibly can to the arms, just to set himself up for that one big move, which is coming soon. You can see it. He is just working the arms of Tony Nese now, and you see he's just slamming the arms down onto his shoulder, just working with the arm DDT there. We could be nearing the end. You see he's going in for the cross arm breaker now. He's rolled him up. This could be the end. Tony Nese has got a tap, but he's holding out. He's showing his guts here, but he's got this locked in deep. Tony Nese taps out. Tony Nese taps out. Zack Sabre Jr. picks up the win in the victory. But Tony Nese looks in real trouble right now. He could be seriously damaged. As you see, the attendees have come out and carried him out on the stretcher. He could have broken his arm here. We will have to hear from that later on in the evening, as we've got an exclusive interview now with Paul. Last week, I made my debut by beating one of the best tag teams in the world. Now I want that world title from Briscoe's hands. In 2 weeks at Evolve, I want a shot at the title. Our #1 contender is Masha! I can't believe what we've just seen in that interview. Paul London's exclusive interview saying he wanted a title shot at the next pay-per-view, which we can exclusively announce now is Evolve. It's a brand new pay-per-view recently created for Ring of Honor. Hope you're all looking forward to that. It's going to be a huge event. But as he was announcing his ideas and his goals to win the title off Briscoe, he got side attacked by Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, who said he was #1 contender and it is his title shot. I can't believe the disturbing scenes we've just seen in the recent minutes. We have gone from seeing Tony Nese stretchered off with the possibility of a broken arm. He is backstage right now getting looked at by the medics, and we have just received news he is being sent for x-rays at the local hospital, and we will hear the results of those x-rays and the damage of his injuries next week on Ring of Honor. Now, alongside that, of course, the segment we've just seen about the side attack from Christopher Daniels, we will also have just heard from our general manager that next week on Ring of Honor we will have a #1 contenders match between Christopher Daniels and Paul London. But there is a catch. It will be our main event. But you guys get to vote. You, the Ring of Honor universe, get to vote the stipulation of the match type. Now you have a choice. It can be a normal single man match. It can be a no disqualification match, or it can be a ladder match. Let us know in the comments below this video what you want this match to be, and we'll definitely take the votes into account and choose the match type next week. Now you see our main event of the evening has been going on whilst we're talking. It is between our TV champion, who of course at Evolve is facing Johnny Gargano for the TV title, going up against Ricochet. Ricochet looking to assert himself as a #1 contender for the TV title after Johnny Gargano gets his title shot. And a win here over the TV champion will definitely give him that chance at the winner of Gargano Cole at Evolve. So this is basically a #1 contenders match for the TV title, because of course if Johnny Gargano wins the title, he will either face Adam Cole in a rematch, or if Ricochet wins tonight, Adam Cole loses his rematch ability if he loses the title at Evolve and will face Ricochet. If he ends up winning, Ricochet will face Adam Cole. You see here, Ricochet does pick up the win, so he will face the victor of Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano at Evolve. I hope you're all looking forward to that, and peace out YouTube, we're heading into overtime.